Hello and welcome to Some Dude Shed. It's Newsday on the 1st of April.
Bong, go ahead.
And in the and and in the news and in the news this week, animal rights protesters disrupt Belfast St. Patrick's Day parade.
Dyson are releasing air purifying headphones.
Chris Rock smooths things over with Will Smith by sleeping with his wife.
And they are that's the news for the 1st of April. All right, so where shall we begin?
With yours, I guess.
All right then. We do love to be topical on this show, so we're going back to St. Patrick's Day, which was a little while ago. So in Belfast, there's a big St. Patrick's Day parade, which is a lot of fun for all the family. But some people don't think so. There were animal rights protesters who were there, and they were just saying that St. Patrick is not a friend of animals. Okay, so the St. Patrick's Day festivities ground to a halt this afternoon. I say this is an article from the day, so it's 2 weeks old. St. Patrick's Day festivities ground to a halt this afternoon after a group of animal rights activists blocked the parade outside City Hall. So the group who were the activists who stopped the parade are the People for the Ethical Treatment of Snakes. They gathered to protest, as they describe it, it's the glorification of a man who wiped out an entire species from our island.
Truly a monster.
There's a lovely picture here of the parade or of the protest, and the protesters over there, they're wearing their snake costumes, and they've got
Snake costumes.
they've got their signs. Some of the signs, for example, one of the signs says "Snakes are people too." One says "Bring back snakes." Someone else says "Drive St. Patrick out of Ireland." So, they like snakes more than St. Patrick.
It shows you how corrupt our local news media are, though. I never heard about that on the BBC or anything.
No,
they're covering it up.
Yeah, they're covering it up. These wouldn't be like our people to cover up a protest.
Even the Bible says snakes are scum.
So the leader of pets or people for the ethical treatment of snakes, Miss Conda, says every year people of Ireland take to the streets to celebrate this so-called saint. Well, I ask you one question. What would you say if he'd driven all the squirrels off the island? Or dogs? What about dogs? Just because snakes aren't furry, it isn't an excuse to expel them from the country. You may as well ban bald people. Then who will read the weather? And she goes on to say that St. Patrick was an eco-terrorist because he got rid of all the snakes.
Yeah, it was genocide against an animal. It's terrible.
Yeah.
He's a snake racist.
He's a snakist.
Snake phobe.
So as a response to the protest, there are some churches around Ireland who are all around. Someone in Northern Ireland are going to change the saint because he's such an eco-terrorist, and they're going to say next March 17th will be Saint Big Ian Paisley's Day. Confirmed the Archbishop of Armagh. He says that'll shake him up in Washington. Is what he says.
I don't think Joe Biden would be too happy about that now.
Probably not, no. But so there we go, and that's basically the story of the little protest that was completely covered up by our mainstream media of people who are, for the ethical treatment of snakes.
Very good.
No, it's not good. It's a terrible story.
It's terrible, actually. Yes, awful. Right. So Dyson are releasing air purifying headphones.
Would you say smell cancelling headphones?
I don't know what smell they are, but I imagine they'd be ideal for hay fever season. If you're trimming the bushes, and
excellent.
You're prone to allergies. Basically, the way this works is you have a pair of headphones, as normal, classic, but then you have like a little, what do you call that? Like this long thing that goes, like a band that goes over your mouth. So it's like the headband part if you had it in front of your face.
Hannibal Lecter mask.
Basically, yes. It's called the Dyson Zone, and it's a pair of headphones with active noise cancelling and air purifying technology, and they've been in development for 6 years. And in producing this product, they developed a personkin with a working set of lungs to recreate breathing, just as a normal human would do. I don't know why I didn't just put it on a person.
Well, you got to test it scientifically.
Yep. This was to calculate the optimum level of airflow needed to be pushed through the headphones. The headphones feature a 2-stage purification system to filter city fumes and pollutants, all with high fidelity audio.
Of course.
So yeah, it's a ventilator, but for your face.
It's a smell ventilator.
Yeah, and like I mean, have you seen a picture of it?
No, I'd love to though. Oh wow, that looks terrific. That looks like a peripheral you get in a sci-fi game.
No, that just looks like the bear trap out of the Saw film.
It does, yeah.
Saw. The reverse bear trap. It looks like something from Star Trek. Yeah, like it sucks in air from your earpieces, and it needs the noise cancelling, obviously, because otherwise you'll just hear from the fans.
Yeah.
And it sucks the air in, pushes it through a filter, and then pushes it in towards your mouth.
Brilliant.
And it's no contact as well, so it actually just hovers in front of your mouth. It doesn't actually rest in your mouth.
Oh, that's a relief.
When
That
you-
would have got in the way if it did.
When are you ordering yours?
I mean,
How much are they?
I actually don't think there's a price yet. Or actually, maybe there is. Hold on. We don't expect them to be cheap. O'Boyle said. Whoever O'Boyle is.
God damn you, Bo.
Damn it. So I mean, they track your breathing as well via the app.
Was it like an athletic monitoring thing?
No, just like how well you breathe. You're not breathing properly. Your phone will tell you if you don't breathe properly. But like, what I don't get, okay,
Did this come about because of the event that happened the last 2 years? Or was this planned before then?
well, it's been 6 years in development. So
Wow, that's amazing.
well, it's
It's a very
for
advanced piece of technology.
it's for air pollution. So I think it'll have a very high market in Beijing and Hong Kong.
Well, by sucking the air in and blowing it in your face.
I bet it
Through a
purifies it.
filter.
Through a filter.
It's 2-stage filter. So
It's just not going to blow the air that's already around your face more into your face.
well,
You know, straight into the eyes.
well, no, I know, but like it's shit. It's just don't buy it, okay? Just don't buy it. But the thing is, here's the thing I hate about Dyson. There's people out there that actually worship Dyson. Oh, Dyson's an absolute legend. He's a genius. He's like the Apple. They're like Apple.
Apple
like,
for
okay.
vacuum cleaners.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
no.
like whenever I tried a Dyson vacuum cleaner, I was like, wow, this sucks pretty
Yeah.
well.
The reason Dyson has a big name is because he destroyed the vacuum cleaner bag industry. So you didn't have to buy vacuum cleaner bags.
Yeah. I mean, Dysons are pretty impressive. It's like, wow, I could just empty this and this sucks well. It sucks. Good. But it's like,
Fun fact, you couldn't actually get started in the UK because the vacuum cleaner bag was industry was so profitable. Nobody wanted to, stop selling consumables to the consumer. So you had to go to Japan to get it kicked off.
the vacuum cleaner unions were against it. The cleaner bag union.
For a little while, he was going to make a car. It was going to be a Dyson car, but that kind of didn't
Yep.
work. I think
It would have stuck to the road well.
yeah.
Was going to clean the pavement on the way past.
But yeah, it was going to be an electric car, but I don't think it ever got off the ground. I think the production was going to be too expensive or something.
Anyway, next. More important shit. Bloody Dyson.
Moving on.
Right, moving on. You may have caught our earlier segment about the whole Will Smith slap,
Yes.
the slap heard around the world. Yes, well, turns out Chris Rock smooths things over with Will Smith by sleeping with his wife.
How lovely. I'm glad you're able to work things out.
In a show of patience for the insensitive joke told during the Oscars, Chris Rock offered to smooth things over with Will Smith by sleeping with his wife. My client feels incredible remorse for the violently inconsiderate jab aimed at Jada Pinkett Smith's debilitating medical condition, said Chris Rock's publicist. As such, Chris Rock generously proposes making amends by making love.
It's very debilitating. I mean, my uncle went bald and he just was never the same since.
Friends of the Smiths expressed surprise that Will's initial reaction was to reject the comedian's coital olive branch, knowing the cuckold really had no say in the matter. However, after learning he was at risk of losing his precious Oscar award, Smiths expressed full support for the peace offering. Again, mistakenly assuming his decision would in any way influence his wife's escapades.
I think Will just had reservations at first because Chris Rock has a dick like a horse's leg.
Jada Pinkett Smith expresses overwhelming support for the comedian's generous offer to reconcile and make things right and promised to pen him into her busy schedule of sleeping with other men. There you go. Things are all
Is it
better.
that busy?
What?
Is it that busy?
Apparently so. And that's it.
Whatever floats.
So they've made amends and he's going to make up with his wife and he likes to pretend he has a choice in the situation. That's it.
I just think the whole situation's very sad.
I fully support his decision.
And that's the news stories this week.
Well, all I can say is to anybody listening is happy April 1st.
It's a full day.
Yep. But when you actually ban your Dyson Zone headphones,
As soon as it goes up for pre-order.
That's right. That thing was real, wasn't
no,
it?
but it actually is. It actually is going on pre-order. So for £1,000 probably a pop. How much are those hair dryers? You know, like the fanless hair dryers. Those are like £500, aren't they? Easily. Because Dyson's so amazing.
They're quite a lot. Yeah, I don't know why they're called fanless because they do have a fan in there. It's just in a different place.
That's in the handle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, happy April Fools.
Yeah, and in advance for about 11 and a half months' time, happy Ian Paisley Day.
Sweet.
Thankfully, that wasn't real.
Thank fuck. Right?
And just to clarify, the Chris Rock, Will Smith thing, the slap was real, but the way the article describes the amends was not.
Indeed.
He does have a horse's leg for a dick, though.
Probably does. He took it like a man. Happy April Fools.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Bye.